Okay, it is dinner time and we're starting a new Bonanza. And this one is the third episode where Haas is in love. And of course it doesn't work out. There's probably more episodes. In fact, I know of one other early in the first season. I think, I'm not sure. So this is season 5. This is the first episode of season 5, or at least the first one in his playlist. This guy's playlist. It's episode 135. It's called "She Walks in Beauty." I went for 2 walks today. My normal morning walk, and then I went for an afternoon walk, and I'm hurting a little bit from that. Took some ibuprofen, and hopefully that's all I'll have to take. I think so. Okay, let's get started with She Walks in Beauty. Got a little bit of food here, so it's dinner time and ready for a little TV before bed.
Yo, let's get it loaded. Come on.
Yeah. Hi, Miss Sally. Miss Eleanor? Jane?
Now, come on, Joe. If you want to socialize, come in on your own time. Let's get these chores done.
I usually can take one of those. Hey, how are you, Miss Betty?
Oh!
Good to see you.
If you go back and rewatch that,
Good to see you. You gotta run here from Adam.
it missed his foot, and I think that one did too.
Come on, it's right around here from Adam, maybe. Will you come on?
But it's funny anyway.
You know, if you just break down and spend a few dollars, you get a pair of boots that fit.
I think little Joe needs a good thrashing.
Hey, Charlie, got any mail for us?
No mail on this trip, Joe. Hi, Charlie. Will you be staying at the hotel, miss?
No, I'd like to engage a carriage.
Yes, sir.
Engage a carriage. We're both looking at her. But she's all covered up.
Why do you think anybody want to cover up like that?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering.
I sure would like to get a look at what's underneath that veil.
Probably uglier than a mud fence.
That wasn't very nice.
Look, you want to stand here and socialize or get your work done?
Well, that's the set where the Ponderosa house
Would
is
you mind
at.
waiting a minute? I'm not sure I'll stay.
Anything you say?
You can kind of tell by the backdrop always. That's actually the Ponderosa house, kind of redecorated.
No place else to go. Why, here? Amelia, we're sisters. I need help.
Good dinner.
You're the only person that can help me. Come
here. Big, beautiful house out there in the sticks. We've seen that staircase before, and she don't look like a mud fence to me.
Your life shows in your face, Regan. It makes me ashamed you're my sister.
More to this story. There's got to be more to this story.
All right. I don't know why I should, but I'll help you. However, you'll have to wait until the bank's open in the morning. And stay at the hotel overnight, and I'll leave an envelope for you at the desk after 9.
That's not the kind of help I need, Amelia.
Well, I don't know what other kind of help I can give you, Reagan.
Please, Amelia.
Please, Amelia. Amelia, please. It's always been Amelia, please, hasn't it? Even now, fresh from your triumphs in San Francisco.
You heard about that?
Oh, yes, I heard. I heard about that incident, and all the other incidents, too. People write, Reagan. There are always people to write to you about
I guess we're
things
left
like
to
that.
assume.
I didn't do anything. I couldn't help what happened.
I haven't seen this for a long
I
time,
remember
as
that's
I
exactly
mentioned.
what you said 7 years ago with
It was
Charles.
one I discovered
Amelia, that wasn't my fault.
as an adult.
Wasn't it just? Well, he loved me, Reagan. For 2 whole years, Charles courted and loved me.
So now we kind of...
And the day you came home from school and
Yeah.
displayed your feminine charms, he didn't even want me. Well, I don't blame him. No, you corrupted him like you've corrupted everything else. You've been a
Excuse
child.
me while I choke to
Judging
death.
from your last escapade, you still haven't changed.
I know what I am, Amelia. But I can't change unless you help me. Please, Amelia. You owe it to me.
Owe it to you.
Oh, boy.
Just remember this, Reagan. I don't owe you anything.
Yes, you do. You do owe it to me, Amelia. For all of the love that Father gave to you. The smart, clever one. And denied me. Please, Amelia.
Very well. Very well, I will help you. But you'll have to do as I say. And exactly the way I say for you to do it.
Yes, I promise.
It's kind of a strange start.
Have your driver bring in your luggage.
Thank you, Amelia.
Thank you, Charlie. What did Adam say, Paul?
Says the assay report in Sacramento was excellent.
Hey, did I tell you? When's he coming home?
Oh, not for a couple of days. He's having some meetings with a firm of mining engineers in San Francisco.
Let me see. Now, look, Hoss, go to the wagon. Will you bring it right?
Let me read it. You have all the way home to read it. Copy the mail.
Yes, sir. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
So the ladies are at the store. And so is Ben and Hoss are around
yes,
there
these
somewhere.
two.
You sure these are what you want, Miss Miller? We got a little more expensive line that's a lot more stylish.
This is what I want. This is what I want. Reagan.
Reagan.
Yes, those will be just fine, Amelia.
Well, you'll need several for daytime.
I
at
don't
least one
think
good
I've
black
ever
for
met a
church.
girl
Mr.
named
Amos, do you have
Reagan.
my pattern on a smaller size?
Oh, I'm sure I can find one that'll suit just fine. Come on, Mr. Cartwright.
Oh, good morning, Amos. Get my order ready yet?
Yes, sir. Got it all put away out and back.
Good.
Excuse me, Reagan. There's someone I must see. Good morning, Ben.
Oh, good morning, Miss Miller. Good morning.
Say, I've heard a most interesting rumor.
Oh, what was that?
Well, that you're seriously thinking about mining the area of that gun site.
Well, as a
Gun
matter of fact, I have been giving it some thought.
I'd like to talk to you sometime about investing in the venture, I mean.
Well, Miss Amelia, mining, silver mining is so highly speculative. I think you'd probably find much safer investment somewhere else.
Oh, come now, Ben. I'm not some poor widow investing life savings.
No, of course not.
I'm well aware of the risks involved. But I'm also aware of the rewards commensurate with them.
Well, to be frank with you, Miss Amelia, I just wouldn't want the responsibility of having you possibly lose any money.
You sure this is everything, Miss Cartwright?
Yes, thank you, Ems. Oh, a couple of packs of cigars for my foreman.
Ben, should you change your mind, you would let me know?
Yes, of course, I will.
Here comes Holt.
Stuff? Yeah.
Morning, Miss Amelia.
Good morning, Hoss.
Your sister chose the same dress materials as you selected, Miss Amelia.
Fine, thank you. Reagan, this
Now
is
Hoss
Mr.
gets a
Cartwright
good
at
look
this
at
time,
her.
Hoss.
Without her veil on.
Hi, man.
How do you do?
And
Mr. Williams, please
immediately,
put that on my
he doesn't know what he's doing.
Here, ma'am, let me take that for you.
Thank you.
And here's where it starts.
Thank you.
My pleasure, ma'am. You know, we didn't even know that Miss Amelia had a sister, so you're kind of a surprise around here. You might say a real nice surprise, Miss Miller.
Thank you. My name is Reagan.
Reagan. I don't recollect ever having heard that name before, but I don't reckon many people ever heard of Hoss neither.
Hoss, that's a wonderful name. So big and strong, just like this country out here.
Hey, bet you ain't even seen our country, have you? I'd be mighty happy to show it to you if you wouldn't mind me coming calling.
I think it's very, very thoughtful of you, Hoss. I've not had a chance to introduce my sister to many people out here. I'm sure she'd be delighted to have you call.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
I'll sure do it.
All right. Bye, Hoss.
Bye, ma'am. Bye, Miss Reagan.
Joe.
Yeah, Bob?
Didn't Hoss cruise that timber up at Gunsight last spring?
Joe's about to get in trouble.
Yeah, don't you remember I went up there and found him bogged down in a snowdrift?
Oh, yeah. Where's Hoss now?
I think I saw him out on the front porch. I don't think he's doing anything.
Joseph,
Yes, sir.
feet on the floor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I told you he was about to get in trouble. Hoss is out here daydreaming, it would appear.
Hey, hi, Paul. Adam writes as a firm in Sacramento wants us to quote a price on 500,000 board feet of timber. And do you think we could handle that out of the tract above Gunsight?
Boy, that'll take some doing, Paul.
Well,
Half a
why don't you ride up there
million.
and take a look? We're going to have to clear it anyway if we're going to do any mining.
Paul, could Little Joe do that instead?
Why?
Oh, well, I promised Miss Reagan that I'd take her for a buggy ride and show her the country. And of course, she ain't gonna be here long. I just.
Sure.
Miss
Thanks,
Reagan.
Paul.
Daydreaming here, or night dreaming. Good old lovable Hans.
Yep.
Riding around out in the country. Very nice and pretty out there. There's the backdrop where the house would be.
What do you think of that?
That's all a backdrop there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
No other place on earth like it.
Because they're on a sound stage is what they're on.
Pretty as there is.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Sometimes it's really easy for me to pick it out. Where, of course, when they're on location, it's obvious they're on location.
Well, I thought we should take advantage of the lovely
We'll
weather.
go another 45 seconds or so.
And again, I don't think I've seen my sister, well, what, content, I suppose, in a long time.
No horse for that.
Oh boy, that's good dinner.
It's been such a beautiful day.
Yeah, it sure has. Sort of hate to see it come to an end. Miss Reagan, you made up your mind yet?
About what, Hoss?
Well, not making this just a visit, but settling down here.
Well, I don't know.
Also kind of pushing her a little bit.
Settling down has such a permanent sound, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's being a little pushy, I think. And I know exactly how he feels. I've made mistakes like that, assuming too much. I mean, you know, this was 45 years ago or so when I was just very young, you know, not even old enough to buy alcohol or anything. And I made mistakes like that, just assuming things. And I know we all do, and that's all part of life, part of growing up. All right, I need to put my stocking cap on. It is right at 40 degrees. We are in another winter storm, but it hasn't really produced anything. We had a lot of rain yesterday, and we've had some rain today, but really no sun. But it was nice enough for me to go on that second walk, and I'm glad I did. 2 walks a day. And I ended up back over at the freight train yard, and I saw absolutely no trains. I kept on going, and I went a little bit past, and then I realized I was starting to hurt, so I come back, and it felt good. 2 walks a day I really need to be pushing that for sure. It's just so easy to just be absolutely lazy and shiftless and just, I could just lay in bed and watch TV all day long. But I'm very well aware of the dangers of that. So I think I will go food shopping tomorrow. I need to go one more time before my brother's here. I'll be driving him up. I got to take him we got to be to the hospital at 6 in the morning. And it's a good 20 miles at least from here. And the weather's going to be kind of questionable. But, you know, if it's snowing, it's snowing, I guess. And then I believe he'll have a ride back. But I don't think that's definite yet. And he'll have a TransLink lift. So anyway, all that's up in the air. So this is probably going to be my last food and conversation, my last episode. I might try to get one more in. Because I probably won't be filming while he's here. And we'll just be hanging out together. And wow, I haven't lived with him since sometime in the 70s. After I moved out and went our separate ways. So it's kind of weird, I guess. So anyway, we'll be back tomorrow with part 2 of She Walks in Beauty from season 5. So hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and comment down below. And I'll see you in the next one.